I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dukalex, Wicked Scorpion, Monogamous Player. Shout out to, who else we got up in here? Shout out to Cleaver, what's going on? Shout out to Daxamillion, Jimmy's up in the building. Chris in the chat, Martavius is up in here. Appreciate you. Indigo TV, Michael, what's popping with you? Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Ishtal Coop is in the building. Call Me Jay is up in here. Shout out to you. Matthew was popping with you. Popo was going on in the building. Kobe Lean is up in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you tuning in. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Blastomatic. Steve for Food, what's going on? Just My Opinion is up in here. Shout out to you, fam. Mikey was popping. William Kime is up in the building. So today, guys, off top, the game is going to be crazy heavy. So I'm extending the free line just a little bit. But if it gets too heavy, I might have to take this down and put it on Patreon. But, you know, if you're watching now, take notes because I'm about to give y'all the sauce. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to, you know, tell you guys the secret to attracting more women who want to have sex with you ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? See, I already know April's going to put in the chat, no free game. I already know. So if it gets too heavy, I'm going to have to, post this on Patreon after we're done. Exactly. April's already like, no free game. I'm going to try to keep it light. I'm going to give y'all some. I'm going to try to keep it light, but I'm going to give y'all this sauce right here. Pause. So real quick, before we get into all that, though, y'all already know what it is. We got to check out CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys go get the Masculine Identity Parfum, soap, and shea butter. It's shea butter season, people. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com to get that cracking. Make sure you do that. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Get your online dating consultation, the massive game collection, master the vetting process, and how to have sex with 2 women a day, ebook, audiobook, and all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys do that ASAP and get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls with Miles every Monday. And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. And right now we have the program 7 Signs a Woman Thinks You're Too Good for Her. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you guys check that out. And also, last but not least, man, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario.
Do it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just do it.
So that you guys can get on the Patreon, because we spit heavy game every week. You feel me? Make sure you guys get on that Patreon. We talk about current events, and we spit some heavy game about the current events, and also we have a topic every week that we go in depth. You understand? We talk about certain things that we can't talk about on YouTube. So make sure you guys go on there to check that out. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not on a Patreon, you are missing the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let's jump into this, man. We're gonna get into this. Call the numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. All right, so make sure you guys do that and get that going. All right, so the secret to attracting more women who want to have sex with you ASAP. And I'm going to tell you 5 steps on how to make this happen. And what I want you to understand is that with these steps, this has to basically go in order. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to go 1 through 5. And then if you follow these in this order, you will actually make things happen out here in these streets when it comes to you hooking up with women. Now, first, before we get into that, let's talk about this whole idea of, hooking up with women as soon as possible, making sex happen faster and all this other stuff, right? A lot of you guys out here, you want to get with women, hook up with them and make shit happen, right? What you got to understand is that, first of all, you got to make sure that when you get to the point where you're able to hook up with a lot of different women, you got to do it responsibly. You feel what I'm saying? So what does that mean? That means that you guys need to be wearing condoms, because I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers told me, I was fucking her raw. No. You got to do this shit responsibly. Wear condoms. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure that you are not doing a bunch of goofy shit to try to make sex happen. Also, make sure that when you're interacting with women, all situations are consensual. You understand? And exactly, get tested regularly. That's a fact. So hold on, let's go to 330. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, this is William Time, and I haven't donated yet, but I'm going to donate to Miles. I'm going to put $20 in.
William, what's up with your phone, man? You sound like you on the speaker or something, bro. You got to talk into the phone.
Oh, I'm on the highway right now. Hold on 1 second.
William, this is what you do. Call back. Listen, call back when you're able to talk into the phone, because I don't want you to crash, but also send the donation and then call right back. All right.
All right. I'll call you back in like 2 minutes.
All right, cool. All right. So guys, make sure y'all don't be out here, making shit hot out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're going to be fucking up out here. But anyway, what you guys got to understand is about the reason why a lot of guys have a hard time, attracting women who want to hook up with them and have sex with them is because most guys, right? They don't have game, but also they don't want to put in the work to make these things happen. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Miles in the building. So I'm going to be telling you guys, what you can do, how you can make these things happen. And all you got to do is follow these steps. And then once you follow these steps and actually do these things, then things will go down for you. Now, I'm going to say this before I tell you these things. Understand that for a lot of you guys, it's going to take work to even follow the steps I'm going to tell you. Because a lot of the things I'm going to tell you are things that you might not be comfortable doing yet because you're scared of rejection. You don't believe in yourself, You are afraid to, let women know what you want, things like that. So you got to keep that in mind when I'm talking about the things that I'm talking about, right? Because see, I've hooked up with hundreds of women, and basically everything that I'm going to tell you is what I learned how to do in order to make this thing go down even smoother. You feel what I'm saying? So let's jump into this. Let's jump into this shit, right? So now, because about the secret to attracting more women who want to have sex with you ASAP. So let's get into the steps. So the first step is this, and this is very, very important. This is why it's the first step. The first step, right, is, and I've talked about this before, but I'm going to go deeper into this, right, is you have to be comfortable with being sexual, okay? You have to be comfortable with being sexual. When I say comfortable with being sexual, that includes you being comfortable with women being sexual, right? Because you're going to be sexual with the women. So what that means is you have to be comfortable with the women also being sexual quickly, right? Because you're like, but Locario, why would I not be comfortable with women being sexual? No, a lot of you guys are not comfortable with women being sexual, right? So for example, if you believe things like, oh, a woman with a high body count, if you even think to worry about a woman's high body count, this is not going to work for you. So you got to get that high body count thoughts out of your fucking mind immediately. That has to go in the trash. Like, do this, open your mind, grab that shit out and throw it in the trash. All that high body count shit and women can't pair bond and all that red pill shit, throw that shit in the trash. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I mean is that you have to be comfortable with being sexual. That means that you got to be comfortable with yourself being sexual when you're interacting with a woman, but you also have to be comfortable with women being sexual right back to you. And so what I'm saying is if you have the high body count, thoughts, you're going to be fucking up. But let me see what William Kahn is saying. What's going on, fam?
Hey, so I donated 40 to Miles for a couple of questions. And
so what's going on?
All right, so my part's a story where there's a woman that shout out to Steve Dean. Mm-hmm. He always talks about what's the rule of Jill Scott? Mm-hmm. If you can tell me what to do,
mm-hmm.
Right.
So there's this woman, and what's happening with this woman?
So, just in general, the more you just tell a woman what to do, and if she isn't going to do mm-hmm. what you tell her to do, mm-hmm. what do you do?
What do you think you should do?
Charge that bitch.
Right. Exactly. There you go. So what's your question? What do you want to figure out?
I don't even have a question. I was going to tell you a story.
Okay, go ahead, real quick. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm not even gonna waste the time because women. If you tell a woman what to do mm-hmm. and she doesn't tell you, and she's not going to do what you tell you do, what you tell her to do, you just charge her.
Right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get to your next call. I'm going to be listening in. There's 2 free calls there.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. All right. So appreciate the 2 free calls and everything. So we got 2 free calls from William Kahn. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the call.
Don't give out too much free game, Locario.
I'll try not to.
Take care.
All right. Peace. All right. Cool. All right. So guys, you want to call up 844-672-7300. We got 2 free calls, people. 2 free calls. So now, like I was saying, the first step is you have to be comfortable being sexual. And that means in all aspects. So that means in how you talk to women, what you believe, right? Your mindset, it has to be sex positive, right? So, for example, the reason why a lot of you guys have an issue getting sex quickly is because most of y'all are uncomfortable talking about sex. So notice when a lot of guys call in and they want to, get sex quickly or make sex happen. And we tell them to tell the woman that they want to fuck let the woman know that they want sex to happen. A lot of guys are scared to do this. So what happens is that you're scared to do it because you're scared of her rejecting you, or you think she's going to be offended. And so because you're scared to do it, then you're going to be the same type of guy who is not sexually attractive enough for her to want to do you. Follow what I'm saying? If you're too scared to tell a woman to say the words about sex, right? What's going to happen is that you are not sexually attractive, right? And therefore the woman's not going to want to fuck you. Because if you can't say the words sex, if you can't talk about sex, then what that implies is that you will be horrible in the bedroom. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that you feel some type of way about being nervous to talk about sex because you're scared she's going to reject you is also correlated to her perception of you being bad in bed. So when I say you got to get comfortable being sexual, that means you got to get comfortable being sexual in all aspects. You see what I'm saying? So if you're scared, for example, to get rejected because you're being sexual with a woman, you're not going to be able to attract situations where women want to have sex with you quickly. So what does that mean? Because I hear a lot of guys say, but Locario, it just doesn't work. I tell women I want to hook up and then they just reject me, or they get offended, or they feel some type of way. So what? So what I'm saying is that you have to be able, for example, to talk to 10 women in a row, tell all those 10 women that you're interested in them sexually, and then have all 10 of those women reject you, and you still talk to the 11th woman. You understand what I'm saying? So that's you being comfortable with yourself sexually, that you're okay with the women saying no, because guess what? Women are going to say no. They're going to say no. Some women are going to be offended if you are direct sexually. Now, you being direct sexually isn't necessarily where you have to say to a woman, hey, I want to fuck the shit out of you. Hey, I want to bend you over and fuck you. You ain't got to even do all of that. You can let a woman know you want to be sexual with her without necessarily using those type of words, right? So if you're talking to a woman, you could just be like, hey, listen, let's exchange information. We should get together this weekend to hook up. I don't really want to do any dating. I don't want to do too much of that. I want to keep it casual. Give me a call tonight and we'll talk about setting up a time for us to hook up. Right? So if you are scared to say that, you're not going to be able to attract women who want to have sex with you as soon as possible. Right? So you have to be okay with all outcomes that can happen by you interacting with women sexually. So that means that the woman is either going to be with it, so you have to be comfortable with her being with it, because this is what some guys will do. Some guys will hear what I'm saying. They'll meet a woman that they're sexually attracted to. They'll flirt with the girl and let her know they're interested in sex. And the girl will be 100% down with it. And guess what he's going to say? Or guess how he's going to, oh man, so she trying to fuck me. She's really trying to fuck me now? So he's going to say, she's trying to fuck me now. Hold on, Efosa. He's trying to fuck me now. So there must be something wrong with her. Maybe she's a slut. Maybe she has a high body count. You see what I'm saying? So even when the woman wants to fuck him, because he feels some type of way about sex in a negative way, even when the girl wants to fuck him, he's going to fuck it up because of his own mindset of worrying about the girl, being a whore or a slut. But anyway, what's going on, Efosa? What's poppin' with you, man?
He's a free call.
All right, what's going on?
So here's the thing. So what are your thoughts on why society doesn't, people think so because it's pleasurable is bad for you? You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
For
what?
example, people say just because something is pleasurable is bad for you. I give an example. Like sex. People think, the only reason people think sex is bad because sex is pleasurable, it feels good. I guarantee you, if sex ain't feel as good, people will think sex is bad, right?
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. It's not that people think all things that are pleasurable are bad. It's just that sex in particular, people have issues with because of conditioning. You understand what I'm saying? Because most people are conditioned to look at sex as something bad or something extremely serious and all these other things, right? And the thing is like with anything else, if you are doing things in a particular way, right, that is, safe and positive, it's fine. You understand? Because in any situation, you can say, like somebody, for example, somebody might say, it's pleasurable to skydive or some shit, jump out of an airplane, right? Because it gives you that thrill. So it's not that jumping out of an airplane is bad. You just got to make sure you got a parachute. You got to make sure that you know what you're doing and all that other stuff, right? And so the same thing with sex. You understand? But a lot of times when people think about sex, they come up with all of these extra things that have nothing to do with nothing, like soul ties and a bunch of fuck shit. Like, they talk about evil spirits and all that other nonsense that they talk about. And they have a negative feeling about sex. It's the same way, especially when men are talking about sex with women. They have a negative feeling about sex when it comes to women. So they want to have sex with women, but also feel that it's negative for women to have a lot of sex. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I was saying where guys have to get that mentality out of their heads in order to be able to attract sex quickly. Because this is the thing. You can't attract, right, what you're repulsed by. You understand? Because what's going to happen is that if you feel like there's something wrong with it, there's going to be sort of like a contradiction in the situation because you want it, but you feel like there's something wrong with it. You want it, but you feel like it's nasty if a girl fucks you quick. You want it, but at the same time, you feel like there's something wrong with the chick for hooking up with you too quick. So you can't have those two opposing thoughts at one time. You understand? And that's going to cause friction and you're not actually going to get what you want. You see what I'm saying?
100%. I agree. So pleasure you play a part though. The pleasure's not the problem though, right? It's not the pleasure. Do I people are appalled by it?
No. The pleasure is not the issue. It's what we're actually talking about in specifics. And what we talk about specifically is sex. You see what I'm saying? So it's not because there's a lot of things that give you pleasure. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is when it comes to sex specifically, people have an issue with it. You understand? Because they have negative thoughts about sex. You see what I'm saying?
It makes sense. Thank you. That's real game. Thank you so much.
All right, you folks, appreciate the call, fam. All right. So, guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. We got one free call available. Now, like I said, the first step is being comfortable with sex. And that covers all aspects of it. Comfortable talking about it, comfortable flirting, building sexual tension, comfortable with women being sexual quickly, comfortable with women having high body counts. You understand what I'm saying? Comfortable with women rejecting your offer for, giving them dick, all of that stuff. You have to be comfortable with every aspect of it. You understand? If you're not comfortable, you're not going to be able to attract sex quickly. It's going to be impossible. So this is what I keep trying to tell y'all is that you have to have a positive mindset about sex. You have to be sex positive. You cannot in any form or fashion, think that there's something wrong with women being sexual and something wrong with you being sexual. You understand? Because you're not going to be able to attract it if you feel that there's something wrong with it. Because what will happen is you'll get in your own goddamn way. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. You got to be comfortable with all aspects of the situation, right? Now, number two is the second thing that needs to be done. So now, after you've already changed your mindset and you're comfortable with being sexual and also comfortable with women being sexual, the second thing you got to do, which is very, very important, is you have to create situations where the woman sees that sex is the only option. I'm saying it again. You have to create situations where the woman sees that sex is the only option. What does that mean? That means that either we're having sex or we're not talking to each other. Either we're having sex or this situation's done. Either we're having sex or she needs to leave. You understand what I'm saying? It's black and white. Sex or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say sex is the only option, right, that is giving her free will to choose. Either she's going to have sex or she chooses to leave. That's it. Now, how do you do this? What that means is that the scenarios that you create when you're talking to women, interacting with women, setting up times for you guys to get together, right? And I talked about this on the last show, is it needs to lead to sex, right? So for example, when you guys go to shoplocario.com and get your online dating consultations, which all of y'all should be getting, right? When we do the profiles with you guys, right? What happens is that if you guys are trying to hook up, shout out to Miles in the building. Miles looking super player.
Yo, look, man, y'all niggas got to stop playing with the money, man.
What happened?
William Kime, if you hear the sound of my voice, don't play with me, my nigga. Like,
wait, he didn't send the money?
Hey, I've been trying to give it time.
Stop.
Give it time, bro. I'm watching my emails. I'm watching my notifications on the Cash App. William Kime, I don't see nothing, my nigga. And you promising free calls. People already calling in on free calls that don't exist.
Are you serious?
You see what I'm saying? Like what? Like why we gotta play with us?
Nah, no.
Why we gotta play with us?
No, that's crazy.
William Kime, please just let it be. You ain't get a chance to pull over yet, or you ain't get a chance to park the car yet.
Right.
Please let it be that, because now it's like don't y'all know I'm watching?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you in the chat, watch it right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Yo, that's wild. Come on, guys. Y'all gotta stop doing it.
Why play with us? Why play with us, bro?
I don't get it, man.
I swear I was chilling. I'm getting ready for date night, nigga. And I'm chilling. I'm like, you know what? Let me just give William Kime some time, because I know William Kime, he be coming through.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, son. You promising free calls. Niggas already calling in on the free calls, and I still don't see nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I told him. I said, donate first and then call back. You see what I'm saying? So,
I heard, that's what I'm saying. I can't believe I don't see nothing on the notifications, nigga.
That's crazy. Now, well, you got to make this right. Send that money, fam. Send that money. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys, listen, guys, understand this, right? You have to stop trying to cheat the game, because that's the source of why y'all have problems. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to understand, we come here and we do this, right? We put the time in. So this is why we're telling you guys, you got to get it cracking.
He did say that. He said, I'll pay tomorrow.
No, that's what he was saying. No, he said he was going to pay once he parked or whatever.
All right, listen. From now on, don't fucking call in until you send the bread.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Who you are. Like, I'm tired of this shit, bro, because I'm listening to you give Efosa game on a free call that don't exist.
Right, exactly.
That's not fair.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right, you see, he heard me. I know you heard me, motherfucker. He just came in. It just fucking came in.
Oh my goodness.
Time. Don't play with me, bro. Hey, you're a friend to the show, but don't play with the fucking money, because guys, we are working here.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
This is our job. This is our work. So don't play with the fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I appreciate every last one of y'all, and you know it's what it is, and I love every last one of y'all. It's why we do what we do. But don't play with the fucking bread, bro.
It's him right here. No. William, what's going on, fam?
I'm sorry. No, I swear to God, I forgot to hit send.
He wanted to. He said he forgot to hit send.
That's what I tell you.
I'm sorry. You know what? Listen, I put in that. I looked at the total I sent was what, $40, and I went, fuck it, I'm gonna put 60.
That's
right. He did put 60. He did put 60.
Right.
But hey, William, we appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming through. But don't forget.
You know I'm good for it. No, I literally forgot to fucking hit send.
Yeah, don't forget to hit send next time.
Listen.
That's like forgetting to strap the fucking saddle to the horse. You hear me?
Right. Right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
You're in trouble there.
You get
but yeah, no, I'm like, no, I literally forgot to hit send.
All right, cool. You even got to hit send, because if you forget to strap the fucking saddle to the horse and somebody fall off the horse and break their neck, That's way more than $60. You hear me? So
yeah. That's a fact.
Hey, guys, listen. Don't and not you, William. You know, but I want y'all to know I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate that. No, absolutely.
Yo, look,
you gotta hold people accountable. I don't care if you're a man or a woman.
Hey, for real.
You hold people accountable.
Yo, it's more than just my business partner. That's my brother. I'm watching.
Right? Yeah. No, absolutely. No, I literally forgot to hit send. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I appreciate you, man. Be safe out there. All right, bro?
All right, you too. Have a good night.
All right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, hey, get back to the show. I just popped in to let y'all niggas know I'm watching.
Right. So don't say you sent it to Miles if you ain't sent it to Miles. So that's
don't do that shit, bro. Don't pay. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love, and I like I said, I respect and I love every last one of y'all for y'all support to the show. But don't try to cheat the game. Just hit the fucking Cash App before y'all call in, man. Just do that.
Right. That's it.
So I guess now you still got 2 free calls left because he sent 60.
Okay, cool. So we got 2 free calls, people. 2 free calls. We just gotta make sure the money right because
you damn right.
Because listen, remember, we can't do this unless it's flowing. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no way. That's
real shit. Real shit. But hey, love y'all, man. Y'all have a great show, Locario. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace, peace, peace.
Yes, sir. I'm out at you, man.
All right, man. Later.
Peace, man. So yeah, man, guys, make sure y'all hit that Cash App, PayPal, Venmo before. You understand what I'm saying? Before. You feel me? So we got 2 free calls available, right? So now let's get back to this. So we up to number 2. So remember, the second thing on the list, right, is you have to create situations where she understands sex is the only option with you, right? I'll give you an example. Let's say if you go to Baskin Robbins or some shit, right? The only thing you can get there is ice cream. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe they have some frozen yogurt. I don't know, but you get the point. The main thing is ice cream at Baskin Robbins. So when you go to Baskin Robbins, you can't get no sneakers there. You can't get no clothes. You can't get no fried chicken. They only have the ice cream. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to the dentist, right? You're going to the dentist that have something to do with your teeth. That's the only thing you should be at the dentist for that has something to do with the teeth, right? You're not going to the dentist to fucking play video games. You're not going to the dentist to see a movie. It's only that one thing that has to do with your teeth, right? So when a woman is interacting with you, in her mind, it should be, damn, this guy, oh yeah, we definitely fucking. That's why I'm here, because all that is going to happen with this man is fucking. That's it. 469. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yeah, this is Mike from Dallas.
Mike, what's going on? You taking a free call or you donate?
Yeah, I'm doing the free call.
All right, so what's going on, fam?
Yeah, I'm calling in. This is like the pre-screen.
You said what?
This is like the pre-screen.
What do you mean? What's a pre-screen? What are you talking about?
Like you telling you the question before I get on air?
No, just
this is my first time calling in.
Ask a question. Whatever. Ask a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is this: what would you do when you're on a date and you want to invite a chick to the crib?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you say is your best approach to ask her? Would you say it? Would you kind of bring it up while you're doing, like, for me, I'm going to the arcades. I always play like air hockey. That's kind of like the main thing I do, and it always works. So we get there, and then I'm all like touchy and feely as far as like giving her a hug when I first come in, and then we go on and play air hockey, and then I'll win pretty much every time, and then I'll do the little high five hug thing. So it's like I'm being physical in action, and even before then, I'm sending the text messages in a sexual manner, so she already knows. And then when they show up, they're always like in a skin tight type of dress, or just really looking good, like they're ready, like they're down, So, but for me, I think for me, it's just when I get to the point of like we're at the end of the date, and I'm trying to like get her to go to the crib. It's like, how do you ask? How do you pretty much bring it up? Like,
so let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you this. Have you ever brought a chick back to the crib?
Yeah, I have. Like the last one was probably like a month ago, where we did the air hockey thing, and pretty much doing the same thing, the hugging, high five hug. And then it got to the point where we played the game, and then I said, let's walk outside. So let's go outside to your car. I'll walk you to your car.
Mm-hmm.
And then luckily she was like right next to me. She was parking right next to the same area. So that's when I said, well, how about, so pretty much, I always get to the point. It's like I kind of get like, I wouldn't say nervous, or I just kind of just overthink it. Like,
so what I'm saying, what'd you say to her?
I would say like, hey,
no, I'm saying, what I'm saying,
what I would say to her is,
hold on.
It's my first time, so I'm kind of like,
right. That's what I'm saying. What did you say to that woman that you brought back to your crib that night? What'd you say to her?
Yeah, I asked her what type of car she drives. And I said, okay, you and whatever your car is called, follow me in my car to my place. And then she said, yeah. So me saying it that way, it sounded smooth. It didn't sound like I was forcing it, or like, it was like a jumping into the conversation. So me just saying that, after I said it, she said, okay. And then got in the car and she followed me to my place.
Right. Okay. So then what do you think you need to do the next time?
But for me, I feel like for you, Locario, you're really a type of dude who's like really charismatic. Like your personality just gives off like an easygoing flow. So like for me, like I would come off probably more like straightforward, or just like no emotion. Like,
right, but this is the problem that you're getting. What happens is that you're overthinking this. So what I mean is that, and the reason why I asked you, have you done it before? And you said yes. So all that means is you just do what you did before, do it again. So why don't you go on a date, go chill with a chick another time, you take her to the spot, and then you walk her outside and you say, hey, how about you get in your car and follow me back to my place? Why don't you just do that again?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound like, for you, like you always say like not to have it as a script to where you want it to be free form.
No, but
I guess you would have to have it.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It's the same thing. What I'm saying is, when you say don't have a script, what we're talking about is don't use or say things that other people would say because you think that's what you're supposed to say. So if you hear me or anybody else saying something, don't try to use what me or anyone else is saying and then use that for you. What we're saying is you have to write your own script. So when I talk to women, I do the same fucking thing all the time. But it's from me though. It's like what I came up with. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you just need to stop overthinking it and just tell the girl, hey, come back to my place, or hey, let's go back to my crib, or hey, you want to come back to my place? However you want to say it, just say it and let her know that you want that to happen. That's all you got to do, because either way, she's going to have to say yes or no. Either way, she's going to have to make a choice. Because even if you tell her, hey, get in your car and follow me to my place, if she don't want to go, she'll be like, oh, I'm not going to your place. I'm going home. Like, she'll just let you know that she ain't with it. You see what I'm saying? Right. Now, what I would say to you is that your real issue, and this is what's going to trip you up in most cases, where it's going to make it less likely that you're going to have more situations where this goes down the way you want it to, is you're overthinking, right? And you in your mind, right? You have this mentality, which a lot of guys have, that you're trying to convince the woman of having sex. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to get out of your mental, because you're like, oh, well, how should I say it? And how should I do it? You don't, all you have to do is do it. But the thing is that what you're doing is you're trying to find a way to do it to make sure, or to lessen rejection. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm telling you is that the ironic part is that by doing that, you make it to where more women will reject you. Because you're worrying too much about the situation. You worrying too much about the situation gets you out of the moment. When you're out of the moment, right, you're not consistent. You're inconsistent. And that inconsistency is unattractive. You see what I'm saying? What's attractive is you're there, you're present, you're having a good time, you're flirting with her, you're building that sexual tension. And then when you see that she's responding to you sexually, you say, hey, let's get up out of here, right? And then, but also you are okay whether she says yes or no. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, by you trying to ask, is there a particular way I should say it? Is you also saying, in other words, is there a way I can say it so that she won't say no? And that's what I'm saying, is that you got to get out of that mindset of not wanting her to say no. You understand what I'm saying? You have to accept that no is a possibility. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And once you accept that no is a possibility, you're not going to be worried about how you're saying it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so you could say it monotone, without any type of personality and it'll still work?
It don't matter. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm saying is that you keep thinking about ways it can work. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is that if the woman wants to make it happen, she will. You just have to bring it up so she can follow you. That's it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You think this is what you think. You think that you're doing something in the situation, right, to make her say yes. The only thing that you can do is influence her in order to get her in that mentality and mood to want to make it happen even more. What I'm telling you is that you're trying to figure out ways to make it happen. What I'm saying is that it will happen if it's supposed to happen. You just have to create the scenario for it to happen by leading. You understand what I'm saying? But you're too worried about, you're too worried about the particulars. You're like, oh, is it, should I say it this way? Should I have a high pitch voice or a low pitch voice? It don't fucking matter. As long as you are talking to the girl, flirting, building sexual tension, you see that she's reciprocating that. When she's reciprocating that, what does that say? She's in some form or fashion sexually interested. Okay, cool. She's sexually interested. Let me tell her, let's get out of here and go back to my place. And then she has the opportunity to say yes or no. That's it.
Yeah. Well, what if she says, what are we going to do there?
Wait, hold on. You asking too many questions on the free call, fam. So this is what you're going to do. Hang up. If you want to ask more questions, donate. Hit the top of the chat for the PayPal or Cash App, and holla at me after that. All right.
All right, that's a bit. All right, Look, I appreciate it, man. You have to go on.
Yes, sir. All right. So, guys, call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. All right. So now let's move on to number 3. So remember, the first step was being comfortable being sexual and being comfortable with the woman being sexual. Second step is that you need to make sure that the woman sees the only option is sex. So that includes how you create the environment, meaning what type of date are you going on, how you're flirting and interacting with her on a date, the text messages you're sending her. All of those things is encompassed in her realizing, oh yeah, me and this guy's just fucking, right? So even when you first meet her and you give her your number or you get her number, what you do is that you make sure that before numbers are exchanged, or you give her your number, she's taking your number or y'all exchanging numbers under the premise that this is going to be something sexual. So that goes with how you're talking to the woman in the conversation by flirting and building that sexual tension and letting her know through your words, this is what it is. So, hey, listen, take my number down, hit me up tonight. You know what I mean? And once you hit me up tonight, I'll give you the logistics on how we're going to meet up this weekend to hook up and have some fun. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's already a thing where when she hits you up, because notice this, check this out. If you tell a woman, right, you give a woman your number, and you tell her that you want to hook up, and you tell her to hit you up. If she hits you up, what is she most likely hitting you up for? To hook up. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? Now, are there times where women can hit you up on some attention whore shit and don't want to hook up? Absolutely. But what's going to happen is you've already set up the premise that this is about hooking up. So when she hits you up, all you got to do is set it up for it to happen. And then if she's an attention whore, it'll be revealed by her giving you resistance, her trying to change the plans, whatever the fuck it is. But what happens is you've already set it up by letting her know this is what you want to do. Now, we're going to move on to number 3. So remember, the first one is make sure you're comfortable with sex. Make sure you're comfortable with women being sexual. Number 2 is making sure she sees that the only option is sex. Now, number 3, and this is very, very important. I'm going to break this down. Number 3 is you have to quickly, and I mean quickly, eliminate women who show signs of resistance. And I'm going to tell you why. Quickly eliminate women who show signs of resistance. And so what I mean is, I mean that from the moment that you guys talk, right, to the point where sex can happen. You have to quickly eliminate them when they give resistance. Now, why do you do this quickly? One of the reasons why you got to do it quickly is because whenever you accept a woman giving resistance, what you're doing is diluting the sexual energy. I'm gonna say it again. When you give a woman attention who's giving you resistance, you're diluting the sexual energy that you have when you're interacting with women in general. Right? So what that means is that you don't want to entertain any type of resistance, because entertaining resistance, right, takes away from your sex appeal. Follow what I'm saying? When you entertain resistance, when you engage with a woman who's being resistant, what you're doing is that you are diluting your sex appeal, right? Think about it like, when you play a video game, and like a fighting video game, and at the top it has the power of the motherfucker where he's about to lose or die. What happens is that when you entertain resistance, some of your power, your sexual power, is going down. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you entertain more resistance, more of it is going down. Because what happens is that when you entertain resistance, you're taking yourself out of the mindsets of this being a sexual thing. And you're going down her path and playing her game. Right? So when I say quickly get rid of women who are resisting, that means even from the beginning. So for example, I'll give you a perfect example. I was on a dating app, and I sent the chick a message telling her, let's get together to get a drink. And then, so her response was, oh, wow, I said, let's get together, get a drink, because, I don't want to chat back and forth on the app. I like to talk in person. Let's get this cracking. So then her response was, oh, actually, I do like to talk a little before I meet somebody, right? So all I did was unmatch her. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't respond. I didn't go back and forth with her. I did nothing. I just unmatched her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my profile and everything is, put together to be sexually appealing. And again, if you guys want to know how to do this, go to shoplocario.com, get your online dating consultation, right? But what you got to do is you have to eliminate women who are giving you resistance. So for example, let's say what I was talking about earlier, you talk to a woman, you say, let's get together to hook up. She takes the number, she hits you up. And then when she hits you up, when she texts you, you say, hey, look, meet me by my place Friday at 7:00, right? And then let's say she says, oh, actually, can we go out to dinner first? Because I want to, I kind of want to spend some time with you and get to know you, right? If she says that, leave her ass on red. Or you can just text her, hey, listen, looks like we want two different things. You take care. And then you keep it pushing. The reason why you don't want to entertain resistance is because it takes you away from your sex appeal. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that once you start entertaining the resistance, what you're doing is you're taking yourself out of the mindset of it being a sexual thing with you when you deal with women, period. Right? Because understand this, when you entertain resistance, it drains your energy. When you entertain resistance, it drains your energy. You understand what I'm saying? So what you want to happen is that when you're interacting with women, the feedback you want is women responding to you sexually. The feedback you don't want is women resisting you. So what you do is that you eliminate resistance quickly, right? And so you pay more attention to women responding to you sexually. You understand? Because remember, it's all energy. Think about when people talk about positive and negative energy. When you feed too much into the negative energy, you're just going to be more negative, and more negative energy is going to come about in more negative situations, and it's going to frustrate you and drain you. So what you do is you say, I'm not going to entertain the negative energy. So now what you do is you say, I only focus on the positive energy, right? So if I'm talking to 4 women right now in my phone, and let's say 3 of them are giving me resistance, but 1 is about it, she's just cooperating and she's basically doing what I'm telling her to meet me and everything, then what I do is I basically ignore those 3 women, probably delete them out the phone or just ignore them. And then I just put my focus on that woman who's actually responding the way I wanted to respond. And so what you do is you condition yourself to do that. So, and this is what happens. When you condition yourself to do that, you become more aware of both sides. So what does that mean? It means that you're quickly able to spot resistance and you're able to spot cooperation quickly. You understand? And so what happens is that resistance starts to feel disgusting to you. Ugh. Right? So whenever a woman's resisting you, you feel that in your stomach like, ugh. And you quickly want to get away from it. Then when a woman is cooperating, right, it feels great because all she's doing is reflecting back to you what you want. It's really that simple. But this is why you have to reject the resistance. You have to fall back from that. You can't entertain it because this is the thing. The reason why most guys are frustrated in the game when it comes to dating is because they entertain a lot of resistance. Why do you think the pickup artist try to teach you guys? That's all they teach you. They teach you how to deal with and fuck with women who give you resistance. That's why they say you got to pass her shit test, bro. Come on, man. It's, don't give up. Just, pass her shit test. It's okay if you double and triple text her, right? They're teaching you how to indulge in resistance. You see what I'm saying? Instead of you being able to say, okay, this chick is resisting me. She's not going in the direction I want to go in. Let me go and fucking talk to the other woman. You feel what I'm saying? So that's number 3. He's able to say too much game. Bad boy members. I'm telling y'all. So that's number 3. So number 3 is quickly eliminate women who show signs of resistance. Now, number 4. Now, let's say you're talking to the woman. She's giving you no resistance. So you're comfortable with being sexual. You create scenarios where sex is the only option. The girl is not resisting. Now, this is the part that's very, very important. And this is the part where a lot of guys fuck up if they get to this point. The 4th thing that needs to happen is you have to make sure your logistics are on point. You have to make sure that your logistics are on point. What does that mean? That means that you have to make sure that you know every step from meeting the chick to her coming to your place to fuck. You understand? So let's say you tell a girl to meet you for drinks, right? Hold on, let's take this call real quick and I'll get back into that. 734, what's popping? Who this?
What's popping? This is Uno.
What's going on? You taking a free call or you donating?
I can't. I donate eventually. I was just trying to make a free call.
Good. Go ahead. You can do the free call. What's up with you?
Yeah, no. So you just want to know the lowdown, like what's going on with me?
No, you called in. What's your question?
Oh yeah, no. So I'm trying to tap in because I'm in my early 30s. I just, I'm getting a lot of female attention I have for a while. I've been improving my personal situation, but
Wait, hold on. You say you get a lot of female attention. What does that mean?
I feel like I've always been considered a good looking dude.
No. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. What does female attention mean? You fucking these girls? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
So yeah, I'm clapping. I'm clapping here and there. I'm saying the women that I interact with at work, or if I'm going out to the bar, I'm sometimes getting approached by women. I approach women as well. Why the fuck you lying?
Wait, hold on. Go say that again.
So yeah, I'm saying my approach game is, it's solid. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? I've grown to the point.
So what's your question?
So my question is I really, I want to know how I can get better at escalating. I feel like I know I could pick up on the cues, but at the same time, I just
But
think-
what do you mean? What do you mean by getting better at escalating? What are you talking about? Because you say you're getting a lot of female attention and you smashing. So what's the issue then?
Oh, here and there. I just want to get my flirting up a little bit because I feel like
wait. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, how many women have you smashed in your life? Like roughly, give me a number.
All time, I'll probably say probably about 35, 40.
35 or 40 women. Okay, so
about 30. Yeah.
Okay, so how many of those?
And I'm coming out of a long-term relationship as well. So
okay,
yeah,
so what do you need help with exactly? Because you're saying you need help escalating. What do you mean by escalating?
I feel like just flirting and really just getting. I'm not trying to be on this nice guy stuff. I feel like I'm too nice of a guy in my escalation. So, I'm just really needing help with that.
Okay, and when's the last time you smashed a new chick?
It's probably been it's probably been like about 2 months.
2 months? Okay, the last chick you smashed, what did you do? What happened?
I got approached. I was just sitting in a bar, and then I was just chilling. I got there pretty late. I've been rolling out Dolo lately.
Okay, so she approached you. What happened?
So yeah, she approached me. She was like, "Oh damn, like you really doing something in your phone, or like you really into your phone right now?" So yeah, whatever it was. I think I was talking to another shorty on the phone while I was texting, and then she just approached me. So she was obviously feeling me a little bit, and she was very blunt and straightforward. So I didn't really need to escalate, but that I sealed the deal on that. But
so what? Just what I'm saying. What happened? Tell me. She approached you. What did you say? What did she say back? How did you get it back to your place? Tell me what happened.
Yeah. So basically, the thing was, it was too easy. So I really
no, call her. I'm gonna need you to tell me what happened. You said she approached you. You was on the phone. What happened? How'd you get it back to your spot?
Yeah. So she was like, "Yeah, like where you going? Where you going after this?" And I was like, "Shit, I don't know. It is what it is." And then she was like, "Yeah, well, where do you live?" I'm like, "Yeah, I live over this way." So, like, what's up? And she was like, "I mean, I'll roll with you, but it has to, it has to be worth my while." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's for sure. It's going to definitely be worth your while." You know what I'm saying? So, it was easy. It was,
Why the fuck you lying? Why you
bagging? What happened?
Yeah, you hit me with the lying sound effect.
Yeah, call it because you lying, you trolling. So that's what I'm saying. Because
I'm really not trolling.
Okay, so tell me the last time you smashed a woman where she didn't come up to you. You came up to her and you made it happen. Tell me.
Damn, that's a long time. That's a long time.
So tell me when did that happen?
We talking. It's been a minute. We talking years. We talking years now, Locario.
So that's what I'm saying. Tell me what happened the last time that happened.
That's what I'm trying to remember. So let me
so
see.
Wait, so you told me, so you told me you smashed 35 something chicks, right?
About 35.
Okay, how many of those women did you approach, talk to, and smash?
Probably at least half.
Okay, so you're saying that half the women you smashed approached you and then just led you to the bedroom.
I guess here's the thing. Here's a copy.
No, I'm asking because you go. Remember, you said
no.
You said it was
right. No.
So half the women led you to the bedroom.
This too. You when people drink, right? It's a little different. The game is a little bit different.
No, it's not. So what I'm telling you is that so you're saying that half the women that you fucked came up to you and led you to the bedroom. Is that? I just want to get that clear.
All right, that wouldn't be accurate to say.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You said you smashed like 30 something women. How many of those women did came up to you and led you to the bedroom? How many out of 35?
Okay, we talking for that. That's like 15%. So that's a low percentage. Most of them, it's my own work, but it's levels of interest. So I guess I'm more so considering the ones that was very interested. That's kind of like easy work.
No, call it. This is what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying, and I'm gonna make it simple. How many women out of the 35 women you smashed, you were minding your own business, and the woman came up to you and led you to the bedroom? How many out of 35?
Oh, minding my own business. Okay, we talking like 5, probably like 5.
Okay, so that means most of the women you had to approach. So again, tell me a time when you approached a woman and y'all hooked up. Give me an example of what you said and what you did to lead her to the bedroom.
So, I come up, I drop a compliment, You want an exact recount.
Yes. I want you to tell me, I approached the girl. I said this. She said that. Then I went and did this. And then she did that. And I pulled her out the spot. And give me an account. You try to tell me you can't remember one time where you approached a woman, told her a certain thing, and made something happen?
If I think hard enough about it, absolutely, I can. I could definitely get you on. Hold on. It's a little bit. That's the only thing I'm saying.
See, so caller, this is the problem. This is the problem because you got to get to other calls. But this is your problem. Your problem is that the fact that you can't remember means that you're not actually doing it. You're not actually doing anything. And so because you're not actually doing anything, that's why you're not getting any results. Because if you could remember what you did, you would just do the same thing or something similar. But you can't even tell us the time. Now, this also shows us that you're lying about the women approaching you. Because if you were the type of guy, right, who was attractive enough for the most of the women to be approaching you, right, then that would mean that you would have had more of that than you're approaching women. Do you see what I'm saying? And so the fact that you basically told us more women are women you approached, but you can't think of it, that means that basically everything you're saying sounds like a lie. You see what I'm saying? That's all. So what I'm saying is
I'm not capping. You can call me. You can say I'm
right, but notice you can't tell us anything. You see what I'm saying? It don't add up. Either if you were telling the truth, you could tell us something. If you're not telling us something, what does that mean? That means you're most likely lying. You see how the game works? It's really that simple.
I see what you said.
So listen. Hit me up on the back end and get some coaching, fam. All right.
All right. Look, I didn't know I was gonna be on the show. So y'all put me on the spot, man.
Hey, well, that's what the game is. You got to be able.
That out here.
You ain't like that out here, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, let's get this other call. 832. What's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, man? What's up? So, okay, two things.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Did you donate or are you taking a free call?
I donated.
Okay, where'd you donate at?
PayPal.
The PayPal. Hold on. Let me double check real quick. Hold on. All right, I got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
So, okay, two things. So I was trying to get, I guess, into coaching. So I was trying to do the Bad Boy membership or the other one. So I hit you and I hit April on Instagram, but I ain't never get no reply.
You say you're trying to do what?
I was trying to get into the Bad Boy membership or something like that. I hit both of y'all on Instagram, but I just didn't want to get the wrong link, because I don't want to order something and somebody else make a fake website or something, No,
just go to badboymembership.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's it.
Because you never know. You don't want to put your card in the wrong place.
Oh, no. Yeah, go to badboymembership.com or shoplocario.com. That's our stuff. And then you just purchase whatever you want to purchase.
Okay, for sure. I got that. Okay, so the other thing with me was, so I what was it, like 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, I recently got a girl's number, but I never texted her. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next because, you know, I haven't said nothing at all.
So wait, so what did you say to her when you got a number?
We met at the gym. I just asked her what was her name.
Mm-hmm.
We conversated a little bit, and then you know, I was like, sure. I was like, at first I was like, let me get your Instagram, but now I was like, you know what? I said, never mind, let me get your number instead. And she was like, okay, you can have my number. And then she gave me her number, and like I guess I didn't text her the next day, but like 2 days later, I ended up texting her. And
so what do you want to happen with this woman?
I mean, I want to move on to the next. Look, I'm trying to smash or something. You know?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How do you know she wants to smash you?
I mean, I wouldn't think she would give me her number if she wasn't interested.
Really? So you don't think women give out their numbers for attention?
I mean, if it's for attention or something like that, I mean, I can grasp the concept of that. But you know, I mean, anything that seems like, hey, this is just for attention, I cut it short.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How do you know that she wasn't giving you the number for attention? So meaning when you guys had your quote unquote conversation, right? What happened that makes you say, oh yeah, she definitely wants to fuck me? Like what happened?
I mean, because the first day we talked, I just kept it simple and everything. I just asked her what she would like, what's her ethnicity and everything. And she told me, and I was like, oh, okay, you're really pretty and shit. And then the next day I came, I was leaving, and this was both times in the gym. I was leaving, and I was walking towards the door, and she was going to get a napkin, and she like stepped right in front of me, like you feel me, right in front of me before I could like leave. And I was like, oh, what's up? And she was like, hey, and I was like, how you doing? And all this other stuff, blah blah blah, this and that, blase blase. Let me get your number. And she was like, okay, I'll give you your number. And then she gave me her number, and she put her number.
Okay, so but this is what I'm saying. In that whole situation, there was nothing said from her that lets you know she wants to hook up.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but you would have to play your part just to get there.
You got to do what?
Like I said, you have to play your part to get to that point, right?
No, but that's what I'm saying. How this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, right?
Yeah.
How do you know that you will ever? Okay, I'll give you a perfect example, right? Let's say I met you, right? And I say, hey, what's up, bro? And we talking. Then your phone is a beast. What's up with your phone? Let's go doing all that. Do you have like? Are you on your Bluetooth or something? Like, why is your phone like that?
Man, this phone is. I need to clean the bottom of it.
Yeah, are you speaking directly into the phone? Like, take off the speaker, Bluetooth, take all that shit off. That shit is a beast right now. Yeah, just put the phone to your ear and talk like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, cool. Now, let's say I come up to you and I see you at the gym or whatever, and we talking, and I want to sell you my book, right? Mm-hmm. And all I say to you is, hey, what's up, man? You seem pretty cool. Like, let me get your number. We should hang out. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So now you give me the number, and now I'm thinking, cool, I'm going to hit him up, and I'm going to send him the link to my book, and I'm going to get him to buy the book. Right now, you've shown me nothing that lets me know that you want to buy the book. So I'm just guessing that you might do that. You see what I'm saying? You might not even know how to read. How the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is you have no idea that this girl wants to have sex with you. You think because a woman gives you a number, that means that she is interested in you. This is what I'm trying to tell you, is that women will give you numbers even though they're not interested.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think that she does, but like I said, you would have to play your part and to get into that point.
Wait, what do you mean play your part to get into that point? What do you mean by that?
Because with certain women, I mean, it's just you would have a bunch of interactions or something like that before you just actually finally start to hit or something, No, but this is what I'm saying. See, I keep getting back to the point.
No, this is what you're not understanding. You keep saying, well, you have to have a bunch of interactions to get to smashing, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is you don't know if she wants to smash at all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep saying, well, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is when you talk to women, it's real simple. When you talk to women, you have to let them know what you want to do. Then once they show you that they want to do what you want to do, then you exchange numbers. You understand that? So it's the same thing. If I'm talking to you, I say, hey, bro, you interested in reading? You know what I'm saying? I got this book right here. You know what I'm saying? I got this book. I'll send you the link online. And you're like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Then I say, okay, cool. Give me your number. I'll text you the link. You see how that works? Because now that I know you want the book, then I get your number. I send you the book. So you have to know the woman is interested in hooking up with you. Then you give the number. Then you set up the hookup. Do you understand what I'm saying? You think just because you got a number, that means she wants to hook up with you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Because that could also play the part in like getting the number and sending the text and getting no reply.
Right, exactly. That's why that happens. That's why sometimes you get a girl's number, you hit her up, and she leaves you on red. Why? Because she was not interested. But guess what? You could have found out she was not interested before you got the number. You see what I'm saying? And then you wouldn't even need to get a number.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So call that. I think you definitely need to get some coaching, man. So that so we can help you out with this shit.
How can I say it? Was like, man, it was easier when I wasn't doing it. When I was younger, when I was a little broke, when I was younger and I wasn't doing much and shit like that, it was easier just to just go be one this man and do what I
Wait, what was easier? How was it easier?
Because I guess just my age and then just meeting women and just talking to them, doing all that. And as time got on, I got into a relationship, started, and then I guess I just gradually fell off where I wasn't really, I would talk, I know how to approach, I can ask, I can get the number and everything else, but I guess time fell off where it's just like, I focus more on my purpose in life and things where it's like, damn, and now I don't know where to fucking interact where it's like, okay, how do you
Come on, fam, stop. Stop. See, the thing is, that you shouldn't be lying to yourself and tricking yourself into thinking that shit was popping off when it wasn't. This is what I'm saying. Like, so what I'm saying is you may think that. Let me ask you a question. You say you was in a relationship. How long for?
Well, I wasn't thinking that I was really popping it off. I mean, I had friends I always used to tell you, like, damn, you with another girl? Like, damn, this, that, this.
No, I'm asking how long you been in a relationship for? How long were you in a relationship?
A few years.
How much?
A few years.
How much is a few years?
5+.
So 5 years. So when you met that woman, how long did it take for y'all to get into a relationship?
It was quick and happening.
Huh?
It was quick.
Give me a number. 2 months, a month, 3 months. How long?
I'll be honest. Like in 6 months almost. But I'll be honest. It was basically. I'm not trying to say this out loud because y'all won't hear me. It was almost basically like a rebound.
So 6 months. Okay. When you met her, how long it took for y'all to smash?
2 days.
2 days. Okay. And this woman, did you know her beforehand, or was this a friend that you knew beforehand, or is a brand new chick?
Brand new chick. I never knew her beforehand.
Okay. And so you said it was a rebound. So basically a rebound that you got from another chick. So you was with another chick, left her, and then rebound with this chick that you was with for 5 years.
Yeah.
And how did it end?
It still never ended, man.
What do you mean it still never ended? You still in this relationship?
Yeah, but I'm able to do whatever I'm able to do whatever I want.
So wait, you trying to tell me, hold on. You trying to tell me you in this relationship for 5 years, and so you trying to smash chicks on the side?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait. So wait. So how you expect to fuck with multiple women when you ain't got no game?
Like I said, man, it just fell off gradually. Like I always
what fell off gradually?
And then I guess it came to the point with me where it's like, damn, I just stopped giving a fuck. Where I was just like, man, I don't really care. Like, you know, love for the game.
But what game? That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, what fell off? You saying the game fell off?
Yeah, just the, like, you know, the flirtation, the, like, I guess.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Hold on.
Yeah.
Have you ever got, like, you was sitting down or laying down? Have you ever got up from sitting down or laying down and started walking and fell because you forgot how to walk?
No, it's because it's supposed to come naturally.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you say, I had the game before, but now it kind of fell off because no, bro, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You got to understand that you don't have it. And so what I'm saying is that you need coaching. So I'm trying to tell you, especially if you got a main chick and you trying to get another girl.
I mean, I've had the main chick and I've had another girl or another one around.
Okay, so if you've had all this, how did you not know that women are attention whores? How is this news to you right now?
It's not news to me. I've known that all my life. Like,
if you know it all your life, so Carla, if you know it all your life, then what made you think? See, this is what you guys don't understand. Your language exposes you. Shout out to Miles. If you knew this, why were you surprised when I'm telling you that just because the girl gave you the number don't mean you gonna fuck?
Yeah, I know that. It wasn't a surprise. I was trying to see how to continue forward because I didn't know what to text or I didn't know what to say. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't, okay, that's what I'm saying. You call it, that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. If you don't know, listen to what I'm saying. If you don't know what to say and you don't know what to text, how the hell did you have other women before? You just said you had other women. I talked to them face to face. It was authentic. I would do it. I like when I talk to women, bro. I like talking to them face to face, authentically. Like, you know, I like that in the moment.
Caller. So when you was fucking with these other women, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you actually meet them?
I would talk to them. I would meet them in person. Like I would.
Okay, how did you meet them in person? Didn't you text them and say, "Hey, meet me here"?
No, like, okay, the last woman I met and stuff, I met her in person. I met her somewhere and we talked, and I mean, I knew she was attracted to me. I was attracted to her, and we just went from that point on. And then, like, you know, everything was authentic.
Okay, how long you was fucking with that chick?
Like 6-7 months.
Okay, so when you met up with her, so you just like mentally, like you had mind control over her, like you just started and her thoughts picked up what you were thinking, or did you have to text her or call her?
When I would text her or call her, it was just like to be like, "I am finna come see you." Or
okay, so this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, if what you're saying is true, then why are you asking the question?
Because I still need
caller, shut the fuck up. I want you to say this. I'm a fucking liar, and that's why I'm not getting what I want out of life. Say it. Say it.
I'm a liar or something?
Yeah, I don't think you're a liar. You're a fucking liar, bro. That's all you've been doing since you got on the call.
I'm saying it don't even make sense.
You know what I'm saying? I want this, and now you want new bitch. You want new bitches with your old bitch, and in a relationship you can't even get out of.
Yeah, I mean, I want to my girl.
Bro, you all over the place, and I say this with love and respect, but you're moving feminine, homie. Like, what's really good?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I want my life. I want more out of my life, you know. I never feel like I guess it's not. I'm not.
Nigga, listen. You have to admit that you have to recognize a problem before you can fix anything.
Right.
I am a fucking liar. I am being dishonest to myself. That's why I'm not getting what I want out of life. And then after you look in the mirror and say that shit, hit up Locario for some fucking coaching. You hear what I'm telling you?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because caller, you don't understand. You can't fool us. We see everything plain as day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So because remember, you're saying, I don't know what to say next. I don't know what to do next. Right? That's what you called up and said, right?
Yeah, I know. I said I didn't know how to move forward. From
Yes,
texting
exactly.
her.
So
Usually-
hold on,
usually-
wait. So now you said I don't know how to move forward. Let's stay on that. If you don't know how to move forward, how the fuck was you moving forward with the other chick for 6 months?
I don't know. Life was playing its part, bro. Life was playing its part, bro.
Y'all niggas is wild out here. Well, listen, Caller, this is what you got to do. Hit me up on the back end because you need this coaching badly. This is crazy, bro. You definitely need the coaching like ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Like hit us up on the back end so we can talk, man, because it's too much shit we gotta go through with you, all right? God damn. All right, Caller, I'm out at you, man. Man, I'm telling you, listen, when you guys lie, it doesn't help you. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not going to help you. Exactly. April sent you all the links. All right, 714. What's popping? Who this?
What up? This is Jason from Florida.
What's going
25.
on? What's popping? You taking a free call or you donate it?
Nah, I'm taking a free call.
All right, go ahead. What's popping with you?
All right, so I had a question. So, an ex-girlfriend of mine, we haven't talked in a minute. I was in the city. I hit her up because I was catching a flight there, and I basically told her, let's do something. And we set some things up. Already called off work. I took a flight over there, and then she canceled on me last minute.
Bruh. So wait, so you said that you flew out to see your ex and she canceled on you?
Well, I wasn't flying out there for her, but I was already going out there. So basically, I was in the city already. And I hit her up. I said, hey, we should get together. I haven't seen you in a minute. She said, oh, I'm not here in the city. I'm in this state. I said, okay, cool. I'll hit you up when I'm back. She said, okay. She hit me up like a week later. Said, I've been thinking about you since you text me. So I was like, well, she's like, when you coming back? Well, I was like, well, I'm coming back in 2 weeks because my friend's birthday. And that was pretty much it. But I didn't call off because of her.
So your question is why she canceled on you, or like you worried about the fact that she canceled?
Well, no, I know she should be done and charged and everything, but my question to that is, what was the reason? I don't know if I should question the reason or.
Well, the thing. Okay, so first of all, right? Wait, how long y'all been together?
Oh, he's dating for 2 years.
2 years. Okay, who broke it off?
Well, I cheated on her, so that was pretty much the end of it.
Okay, and so you admitted it, or she caught you?
Nah, so she pretty much caught me.
Okay, and so when you got with her, how long it took you for y'all to be boyfriend and girlfriend since y'all met?
Well, we were long distance, so we started talking like in May. So I say about 6 months that we started dating.
Okay, and so why do you want to get back with your ex for?
Well, at the moment, if I'm being honest, I just wasn't talking to enough chicks, so I just didn't let it go. That was my problem.
Okay, so now this is the most important question. Why do you care?
Facts.
Just
being emotional. That was just the reason. That's it. That's all I can say.
But see, this is the problem. The problem is that because you're feeling lonely, you want to go back to what you think is familiar. And so what happens is that type of energy, right, is not good because it's desperate. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that, see, a lot of times where, in these type of situations, especially, she may be doing this on purpose to get back at you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, she you cheated on her. She felt some type of way, and then now this is her way of basically getting revenge on your ass.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it as that. Well, I understand basically what you're saying now, but I didn't see it as that because it's been happening for a little minute. Like she had hit me up. It'd be weird because it'd be every 3 months she had hit me up exactly, just trying to check in and stuff.
And say what?
Just the regular, how are you doing? Hey, I've been thinking about you.
Okay, and throughout this entire time, did you meet up with her? Did y'all smash? Like what was going on?
Nah, I never really set nothing up because she had just kind of kind of just disappear after that. So.
Okay, so this whole time she was getting back in touch with you, talking about she missed you and all that other shit. Then when it comes finally time for y'all to get together, she canceled.
Yeah, just that one time.
So again, why were you entertaining it? You was just trying to smash, or what? You was trying to get back with her? Why were you entertaining it in the first place?
Yeah, I was trying to smash again. So that's the main reason why I hit her up, just to link up.
Right. And so what I'm saying is look, you shouldn't be going backwards in these situations. Always move forward. Like, don't go back to your ex, right? Because also what it is this, right? She knows you're coming back to her because you ain't got no options. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you had any options, you wouldn't be going back to her. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. So basically she's like, oh, this motherfucker coming back because he ain't got nothing popping. Because this is the thing. It's not like she was begging to see you and making moves to come see you and make that happen, right? You were entertaining her, trying to get attention from you so that she can feed her ego based on what happened in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So she feels some type of way about you cheating on her. Now she's like, oh, this motherfucker must be down bad because he's hollering back at me. So let me play this little game with this motherfucker and then stick it to him without actually being direct about it. Because that's how women operate. Women operate in a passive aggressive way in most cases. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's the thing though. So I told her, I say, okay, I'll just hit you up once I'm there. She says, okay. And then she says, when do you get back? I said, well, I don't know, but I'll hit you up once I know. She says, okay. And then that's when she texts me like a week later saying she missed me. And then asked me, was I coming back? But the thing was, she was like, I'll call off of work for you and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I want to see her interest more. So I started saying, okay, I want you to call me. And she called me like 3 times and we were on the phone. And then right after that, I just started noticing her text message just started getting slower. She'll reply like once a day. So then I asked her, I'm like, okay, well, are we still good for this time that we set up? And she's like, oh yeah, of course we are. Did anything change? And I was like, no, nothing changed. And then she's like, okay. And then like 2 days before I caught a flight out there, she was like, oh, I missed my flight back home and I'm just going to stay out here. And then that was it. I just left it at that.
Yeah, fam, you just gotta just keep that shit pushing, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like she don't want you. She's just playing around with you, and you fell for the okie doke. Because what it is that she knows that, you know, you're trying to get back into the situation because you ain't got nothing popping off. But again, that is unattractive to a woman. See, it'd be different if she was trying to get at you. Like she was like, oh my God, I need to come see you and this and this and that. And she was really trying to make things happen. All she was doing was just talking shit to get you riled up so she could drop you. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Kobe Lee said, he said it should be the other way around. She should be on the flight coming to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You were coming to her.
I asked her, I said, would you catch a flight to me? And she said, no.
So she said no, then why you even still dealing? Why was you even still talking to her?
All right, so crazy thing is, I asked my homie, I say, hey, bro, she just said this. And I was like, and at first he told me, he was like, yeah, just cut it at that moment. He told me to cut it, but I still said.
Exactly. So you was being thirsty. So yeah, drop that, man. You got to move forward, man. Go out here and get more women and make that shit happen. That shit's dead. That's a wrap.
Yeah. This weekend, I'm gonna go hard in. I'm gonna go hard and approach some 25 chicks, man.
All right, cool. All right, man. Well, I appreciate the call, fam. All right. All right, man. I'm holla. All right. So real quick, let's get back into this. So we up to number 4. So the 4th thing, like I said, was you got to make sure the logistics is on point. So when you're trying to make something happen. So when you're talking to a woman and trying to make sex happen, the logistics need to be on point. What does that mean? That means that you have to manage the situation in your time in order to make something happen. So what a lot of guys do is they want sex to happen, but they don't know how to move it from wherever they're at, let's say on a date, or they met a girl at a bar or whatever, back to the crib, or they don't know how to set up a time for this to happen, right? So when it comes to you setting up the logistics, right, you got to make sure, for example, let's say you meet a girl off a dating app and you want to meet her for a drink real quick and then take her back to your place, right? This is why if you go to badboymembership.com, I have a whole program called How to Sleep with Women in Less Than an Hour, right? So, for example, the logistics are, if you are meeting for a drink, the place you're meeting the chick needs to be close to either your spot or whatever location you're going to have sex in. You understand? It needs to be close to your place or whatever location you're going to have sex in. You understand? So if you might go to a hotel, the place you get drinks needs to be close to the hotel. If you are getting drinks and you're taking it back to your place, it needs to be close to your place, right? Also, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're keeping track of the time. So when you're on that date getting those drinks, you don't want to be sitting there for friggin' 2 and 3 hours. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you go to badboymembership.com, I show you in this program. So if you go get a drink with a woman or go get coffee or whatever it is like that, I teach you what to do, right? From the moment you're on the date to the moment you're pulling her out back to your place or the sex location within less than an hour. You understand what I'm saying? Now, another thing about, the logistics, right? Is that you guys got to make sure, for example, you have condoms. You understand? Like all of these things you got to be thinking about, right? You also want to think about, okay, at what time do I want this to be over so that I can do the other things I need to do? Because what's going to happen is that there's going to be times where, if you're actually doing this correctly and you're actually living your life in a way where you have, shit going on, you're going to be like, look, I only have this amount of time. You understand what I'm saying? To make shit go down with this chick. And then so based on that, you might say, okay, instead of even being here for an hour, I'm only going to be here for a half an hour, pull her back to the spot for the other half an hour, and then send her on her way. You see what I'm saying? But you got to have that in mind from the beginning. You see what I mean? And the reason why is because that's the thing that takes you from you guys not having sex to you guys having sex. But if the logistics are not right, then that could fuck up a situation where the woman wants to have sex with you, but then shit don't go down because you don't got the logistics right. You see what I'm saying? So the logistics are very, very important. So you got to make sure that those are right. Now, the last thing on the list, number 5, and this is very, very important when it comes to having sex with women ASAP. You understand what I'm saying? In order to attract women who want to have sex with you ASAP. And number 5 is that everything that I just told you from number 1 through 4, you have to do that on a consistent basis. So number 5 is the secret to attracting more women who want to have sex with you ASAP is you have to have more sex. Let me break this down. You have to have more sex. Now, why do you have to have more sex? Because the more sex you have, the less thirsty you are to have sex. The less thirsty you are to have sex, the more sexually attractive you are. You understand what I'm saying? More sex equals more sex. Less sex equals less sex. More sex equals less thirstiness. Less sex equals more thirstiness. More thirstiness equals more thirstiness. You understand? So what you got to understand is that women want to fuck guys who they know fuck. Say it again. Women want to fuck guys who they know are fucking. If they can tell you ain't fucking, they ain't trying to fuck you. And they can tell you ain't fucking based on your behavior, based on, how you're just interacting with her overall in the situation, right? And that type of stuff can repel her because you're in a situation where you don't really, know what you're doing. You don't really have that energy. You don't have that vibe of a motherfucker who's cool, calm, collected, chill, charismatic. You don't got that energy. But the reason why you don't got the energy is because you ain't fucking. You understand what I'm saying? See, it's a thing where you have to have that take it or leave it attitude. But the problem is when you're thirsty, you feel like you can't leave it. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, and this is the thing, you want to get to the point where, right, you're having the amount of sex, right, to where the excitement of having sex has dissipated. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning you like having sex, you enjoy it, but the excitement is not really there. And when I say the excitement isn't there, what I'm saying is that feeling of really wanting it really bad and being excited that it might happen and because she's bad and you want to fuck her and all of that shit is gone. Exactly. You become desensitized, right? That's the sweet spot. Because what happens is that now when you're desensitized to it, you're not thirsty. And then this is where magically all of these women want to fuck you quickly now. But it's because you don't actually feel like you need it. You understand? This is how energy works, right? See, when you want it really bad, you act a certain way. And that way you act is unattractive, which means the girl doesn't want to have sex with you. When you are chill, laid back, it's like, hey, I can take it or leave it, whatever. That's when the chick want to fuck with you. Let's go to 714. 714, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, I'm just calling in for William. William, don't you ever disrespect me again, bitch ass nigga. Talking about don't get a free. He talking about don't give a free call to me. Fuck you, nigga. Wait.
Hold on. 714. Chill out. Y'all niggas, did this nigga really just call up to curse out William? That's super. That's not cool, fam. That's not cool. 714. That's not cool at all. That's a lot of feminine energy. It's not cool at all, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers listen. This is why you're going to have problems in the game. You're too emotional. It's not good. It's not good at all. Shit is crazy. This nigga just called up just to curse somebody out. Like, goddamn. But let me see what some of these questions are saying real quick before we wrap this up. Because why should a man be comfortable poking a woman that has a high body count? The main reason women are promiscuous is because of the brainwashing of society, which encourages people to be hedonist. Oh my God. Yo, I swear, I wish one day Steve DeLine would call up. Just one day. Just call up Steve DeLine, because you just be saying the most ridiculous shit. Women are promiscuous because they like to fuck. That's why. That's it. It says, being that you still get rejections, would you say there is no real way to tell if she is down to fuck before you talk sexual? No, you can tell if she's down to fuck even before you talk sexual, because she may be showing sexual interest, right? But what you want to do is that you still want to flirt and build sexual tension, because you need for her to respond to you putting out sexual energy. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what will happen is that, some women will put out their sexual energy and you just take it, or you just think that, oh, she wants to fuck with me because she's putting that energy out. But she could be putting the energy out because she wants that attention, right? But if you are giving a woman instruction and you're flirting with her, building sexual tension, and she's flowing in the direction that you want her to go, right? That means she's making a conscious decision to respond in that way. And also what that means is a lot of times it's hard for attention whores to, interact with a man who's being direct and leading her, because she realizes, damn, if I'm using this guy for attention, at some point I'm going to get exposed. And then he's going to realize I'm full of shit and he's going to get rid of me. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that end. Said if I do my woman who had high interest in me wrong, like cheating on her, or worse? What's worse? Would she do wrong to me back, or she won't do that because she had high interest? Now, sometimes chicks will do shit to get back at you. But the thing is, it's better, like, why would you do the fucked up shit in the first place? Because if you do the fucked up shit, then what's going to happen is that can cause her to not have high interest anymore. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. All right, people. So we about to wrap this shit up. Make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com, badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys check out all those .coms. Make sure you get on the memberships, get coaching. I'm telling y'all, because y'all need it. It's crazy out here. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. We will see you tomorrow for the Friday show at 4:15, myself and Miles. And we will holler at you later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. We out. Peace. These hoes fucking with their nose and their lips, and they go around thinking that they hot shit. They cutting up their whole face, new tits look fake. Bitch, you need to stop it. You're getting Botox, trying to look young sounds fun until it's not it. You think you look better think again, because bitch, you are not lit. What the fuck's this about? You're so fucked and I doubt you don't even realize you don't look human. Lip injections look like you got punched in the mouth. That's that self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with what I say. Haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit. Why are y'all so drastic? Your body is plastic, your mental is that sick. Not being dramatic, but one wrong move and you'll be in the casket. Y'all in a place where I can't be in. I'm a champion. I love myself. I'm happy in the skin I'm in. Why you wanna be in the skin of a Kardashian? Even these males want a facelift. They wanna be like a fake bitch. They wanna fake it till they make it. The fake call me a hater, but the only thing I hate is fakeness. That's the self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with what I say. Haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit.